side of the crater. We just have to cross a sea of cooled lava to get there.
The key is to be organised and to plan ahead and to make sure that everything that happens is predetermined and that things are not happening quickly and happening out of control. Well, Mark and Andy have made this route safe here. You see they've fixed the rope down at the bottom and now they have to prospect a route across the lava because it's quite soft on the surface.
Finding the right route is the key to making this safe. This isn't solid rock. Beneath our feet, lava flows have left giant hollow caverns lined with jagged rocks. We're about to walk across the fragile roofs of these lava tubes, but with a route marked out, we tentatively make our way down to the inner rim.
Ben, you pull back now. Pull right back.
As we step gingerly onto the lava, I'm constantly reminded of how fragile this surface is by the sound of crunching feet. But soon, all I can hear is what sounds like waves on a beach.
There's the lower ledge. So.
Oh my God! Look at that. There it is.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Sure. Wow.
Oh my goodness!
cat,
Look at the red stuff.
What sounds like the roar of an ocean is in fact liquid rock.
Fantastic. Listen to that noise though.
Oh, there's a bubble there. Look at that.
That's liquid rock. That's because that's what I'm really struggling to get my head around. That is liquid rock.
It is exactly the same as what we're standing on. Now it's quite hard.
Yeah.
But there it's molten rock, yeah?
I mean, you can see how people have mythologies around volcanoes. I mean, that is just not of this world.
That is insane.
Oh my word!
Whoa.
Oh.
That's hot.
And the stink of it as well.
That is amazing.
Is anyone else? Is it me just imagining it, or do your feet feel really hot?
Yeah.
You can feel the glow on your face. That's
How do you know this isn't going to blow?
Well, I don't actually.
I can't believe how active it is.
Funnily enough, it started bubbling just as we walked up,
Yeah.
almost as though it could sense us coming. But it's a bit like, you know, it's a bit like a pressure release. You open the top slightly on a fizzy pop bottle, and the gas starts to come out of the melt. That's what's happening. That's what's happening here down in the crater.
It's not very often you see something that literally takes your breath away, but I'm completely overcome by the might of this natural wonder.
I think probably all of us sort of understood why the Afar think that this is the gateway to hell, because that's the only imagery that I can think of that is anything like this, those sort of storybook pictures of hell.
That is wicked. That is absolutely brilliant. I'm going home and painting my bedroom black and orange. The 12-year-old boy in me comes out, I want to stick things in it and see if it burns.
We've planned a two-stage assault on the active part of the lava lake. First, the climbing team will rig a steel cable over the pit,
Mark, do you read?
150 metres across. This will then be used to lower the heavy test equipment onto the cooled crater floor. Meanwhile, Dougal will abseil down onto the lower shelf, where hopefully he'll be able to get a decent scan. But we're overlooking how long all this is going to take. In all the excitement of getting here, we neglected to make camp, and now, with the sun high in the sky, the welfare of the team must take priority over the science.
We should have nailed this early doors, but everyone was like, all excited about the volcano. So temperatures are slightly rising along with the ambient temperature, but I think we're getting there now. Go and chill out in the shade.
It was quite a logistical feat getting all our camera equipment, which is here, and then all our sort of personal stuff, which is scattered around at the moment because we haven't had time to sort it out, up here. 45 camels worth of kit we've got, all had to be brought up, unloaded, and of course the camels can't stay up here because there isn't a thing for them to eat or drink.
But the camels brought us what we need to make camp here for a couple of days, long enough to do the job thoroughly and, above all, safely. And it also gives us the chance to take a good look at the volcano at the best possible time. In the dark.
Mesmerising.
It's much more active now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the fact that you can't see the incandescent glow
Right.
when it's daylight.
It's day 2 down here at the volcano, and after a frantic day yesterday of rigging and recceing, the real business can start today. Dougal and Steve are going to be scanning the volcano to try and build up an amazing 3D map of it, something that's never been done before. We've got a big day ahead of us.
To create a detailed 3D image, geologist Steve has been placing reflectors around the rim. The scanner uses these reference points to piece together the 3D model from the high-definition imagery.
How are you getting on, Steve?
Yeah, we're getting on okay at the moment, actually. We've got 10 reflectors to put out in total, and we've managed to get 3 of them right up to the edge so far.
Brilliant.
So we're just slowly working our way around, and in half an hour or so we should be done.
As the last reflectors are put in place, Dougal is getting the camera ready to scan this first part of the 3D model, the outside edge of the crater.
Secure. This is going to be absolutely amazing if we pull this off.
To make the full 3D model, however, he'll need to repeat the scan from the bottom of the crater. So while he sets the scanning camera running, Mark, the head of the climbing team, is already roped up and hanging over the edge of the pit. Mark wants to establish a secure foothold in the lava wall so that all Dougal's scanning gear can be lowered into the pit tomorrow. When our final job will be to get Dougal into the heart of Urte Ale's deepest live crater. As night falls, everyone gathers to look at the results of the rim scan.
One of the preliminary scans we've done.
Wow.
Oh my God. There you go, you can see.
They're better than we had dared hope, but this is just a beginning. Without descending right into the crater, we can't fill in the missing parts of the model.
I mean, there's lots of space missing, and we really need to get into that crater to get the rest of that.
Is that the A-frame?
This is the A-frame.
Oh man! A lot of people!
The ultimate success or failure of this venture will be decided on our last day. It's the final day at the volcano and Dougal's only chance to complete his scan of the crater at Urte Ale. If we can help him achieve that, he will be able to produce the first ever 3D model of the inside of an active volcano. And that will help reveal the state of the Earth's crust here in the process of breaking apart.
Well, this may be Dougal's final challenge, but it's also a final challenge for our technical team, because somehow someone has got to film what Dougal's doing down there at the crater edge. We've got our camera teams perched all the way around the rim edge, so we should be able to get views of every angle as Dougal takes one big step for mankind right to the edge of the crater.
Everyone is aware that even with the best preparations, live volcanoes are unpredictable, sometimes with fatal results. Dougal is taking his life in his hands, though you'd never know it.
Well, see you guys, and
We'll hear from you when you're down at the bottom.
smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.